Welcome to Material Girl Podcast with me, Susan Riddell and Amanda Dwyer, who's incapacitated this week.
Yeah.
We just start off with that.
Yeah, I hurt myself.
She hurt herself.
I broke my wrist.
She's broken her wrist and
I was staved a wrist.
staved the other one.
It's bloody sore.
I know, it's a shame. I had to cut up her food for her yesterday. I'm a carer now.
I can wipe my own arse now.
Oh yeah, so
but I couldn't.
Aye, that was a low point.
I couldn't wipe my own arse.
So Amanda wasn't at the last Material Girl night, because did you take the night the day before?
It was Saturday. So what happened was I was at the Fall Out Boy concert on the Saturday the 28th,
right,
and the show was on the 30th, right? So I had a great time. Me and my pals had a good time. I wasn't even drunk. And when I got out the concert, my pal Jenna's ma was coming to pick us up, and I pure love her, right? So when I saw her car, I just started running towards it because I wanted to sit in the front. You know, like a
5-year-old.
Yeah.
Shotgun.
And I tripped and I fell really hard.
God.
On both my arms, and my knees were all...
I know, because see that night
all the skin came off my left tit and all, by the way. My left tit was all crazed.
That's a sin.
I know. And I go up, like I immediately jump up and was like, I'm fine. And then I got in the car and then I pure fainted.
Oh God, I've been there when something's so painful you just faint.
Like it just hurt me, and I was just like, I just lost my vision and I was pure sweating, and I was like, I'm fainting.
Are you a fainter?
I'm a fainter, aye.
So am I.
I'm a pure fainter.
Aye.
And I think luckily I'd got into the car, because had I been stood up I would have fainted right down and probably hurt myself. But I was sitting down. It's quite hard to faint sitting down, but I can do it. I'm that good at fainting that I can faint sitting down.
Can you faint lying down?
Aye.
Aye, just like...
You can lose consciousness, aye.
Aye.
But I guess a faint is like a...
Aye.
Like you'd associate it with like being up, and then, you know.
I could faint thinking about fainting.
Same. Don't.
See that feeling of fainting?
Aye, it's the worst.
It's horrible.
It's so bad. What's your worst faint you've had?
Well,
tell me about your faints.
I don't know, because I'm just a fainty person. I don't think I've ever actually fainted to the point where I've pure lost consciousness.
Have you not? Oh no.
No.
I'm like faint out for the count.
Really?
Aye. Hundreds of times, especially when I hurt myself.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because I just remembered this explains a lot, because you've got a fear of fainting on stage.
Aye.
So Amanda's got a fear of fainting.
So I've got like...
But I thought it was just pure like just your OCD playing up, like, oh...
Aye, but because I have fainted, I think like...
There's like actual
the
grounds.
thought of fainting, on stage is really like quite a realistic thought for me.
Aye.
I've never fainted on stage, touch wood, yet.
Aye.
With like nerves. Because I don't know, I just wouldn't know. I don't think I'm past the point where...
It's not that
could happen, but I have pure fainted, hundreds of times.
No, I've always like, I'm going to faint, and then I need to sit down with my head between my legs.
Aye, I've had that.
Like all the time.
But I've also had...
But I've not actually KO'd.
Have you not? Oh no, I have. The first time it happened, I used to have a paper run, right?
I used to have a paper run. What was your paper?
The Evening Times.
Mine's was a Glaswegian.
So was yours one day a week?
It was once a week, aye.
No, so mine was 6 days a week. Mine was Monday to Friday after school, and then a Saturday morning. It was pure shite.
But did you get good money for it?
No, I got like £15 or something a week. It was terrible. See, when I think that my mum and dad bought that for me, they bought me a paper run and like thought that was a pure...
Did you do it on your bike?
Sometimes, or on my scooter, but mostly just walked it. I would bribe my pals to come run it with me.
Aye.
And my customers would always moan at how late I was, because I'd stone talking it. Aye, like the second half of it, because I would always stone talking to like all the wee mows and all that at the doors. So by the time I got to the last bit of the paper run, they'd be like, it's fucking 5:30, and I'd be like, sorry man.
I always remember people used to do them on their bikes, but then when I grew up, I noticed that people's mums and dads were driving them round the fucking block. Other paper runs, and I'm just like,
people with the woman who the lassie, I remember her name was Caroline, who my mum who she was our paper lassie. That's the thing. She would deliver her papers, and she was selling the paper run, and that's the one that my mum and dad bought. So I used to deliver mine papers.
My brother was doing the Glaswegian and decided that he didn't want to do it anymore. Gave it to me because it was like, but see, the thing about the Glaswegian was it was once a week, but you had to do every single house. Do you know what I mean? Like in that area. So you would have just had your customers. Right. So because it was like a free paper for every house, it was pure heavy as fuck. Annie's showing Amanda no mercy.
No.
The fact that Amanda has got no horns will not deter this dog.
She does not care. Look.
She's like, I want clapped. I don't know if you can see Annie.
You can see her face.
She's got her wee bandage on her arm and all because she's licked her wee paw because she's been nervous about the fireworks.
She's a wee soul. But I was doing my paper run, and there was these wee boys that used to like, they were just wee arseholes, and one of them kicked a football at me, and I put my horn up to stop it, and it hit my thumb.
Oh my god, it's always your horns.
It staved my thumb, and I just remember walking a few steps, and then I just woke up, and I was like lying under a tree, and my pal Angela was there, and she was pure screaming her head off, like she was actually pure, and all the wee guys were pure, she's faking it, and I was pure, what happened to me? And then ever since then I just faint, like anytime I hurt myself,
like a Victorian lady.
A few years ago, I got really drunk on Christmas Day, and I broke my toes. I accidentally kicked the radiator in my mum's bathroom, and my foot was like black and blue and huge. I got up the next morning, I went into my toilet, and just with the pain and the hangover, I fainted, and I woke up and I'd split all the back of my head open, and I had to spend Boxing Day like just getting my head stapled. They just stapled my head back together without any.
See you and your family getting your head stapled.
I know.
Amanda's sister just recently had to get her head stapled and all. Fuck's sake. These are quite accident prone as a family, aye?
We are. So
it's that cat, I'm telling you.
No.
Amanda's got a black cat, I'm telling you.
No, it's not him. But I went home and was like, you're all right. We were meant to be going back to a party, and I was just pure like, came round in the motor and was like, I think I'm just going to go home. And then I went up the stairs. I was like, I'll have something to eat. I'll have some water, because I was like, obviously I'd felt quite faint. And then I went to bed, but then I was up all through the night just in agony. And then Jenna came and picked me up and drove me to the A&E, and then they sent me to minor injuries, and they x-rayed me, and they were like, broke. But I'm getting my cast on tomorrow, 11 days after it happened.
I know, that's crazy. I can't wait to sign it.
So sore.
Got to draw something on it.
Something nice.
Somebody's got to draw a dick on it, Amanda. Like,
I need to work in a school. They can't draw a dick on it.
It's going to happen.
It's no.
I bet you one of your students do it.
No.
Are you going to let them sign it?
Aye.
I'll put my old menchie on it.
Aye, put your old menchie on it.
Did you have a menchie when you were at school?
No. I wasn't cool enough, no.
Aye, that's right. I mean, you went to a Fall Out Boy concert, so that kind of says it all. You were of that ilk. You were a wee emo.
Aye. I was a wee Ned. I was the menchie and things. I was a Ned, and then I was an emo. I was like an emo Ned.
Nemo. You're an emo.
Wee Nemo. So I missed the show. That's what we were saying. I missed the show. I was
going to say your wee glove thing on the other hand, so hairy.
This side, so Annie's hair. Smells like gingerbread, doesn't it?
Aye. Strangely, her splint. Is it splint?
A splint, aye.
I was calling it a splinter.
Splinter.
My ma's pure, it's a splint.
Her splinter.
She had to get a splinter in Manny Hunting. She's like, it's a splint.
That's a scalp.
I know.
Splinter.
It smells of ginger, but we don't know why. If there's any medics out there that can...
I've probably got like, I don't know, diabetes or something.
Imagine that.
There's some illness you've got where you can like, you smell sweet or something
You
like
smell
that.
toast, you're having a stroke.
Aye, because see where I go and get my nails done, I'm pure health anxiety
Aye.
freak, but so is my pal Gemma who does my nails. And every time there's like a coffee place below, so like the pure burn the beans and it smells like pure stroke. So I'm always pure. She's like, it's alright, it's just the coffee place. She knows I'm about to be pure, oh my god, am I having a stroke?
There's another thing as well, tasting metal. That's something. I don't know what it is.
That's a bit like a brain
Oh God.
tumour or something like that, is it no?
I don't
Cancer
know.
or something like that, I don't know.
Oh God, I don't know.
I was reading about that because I read about a lot of diseases because I've got a new one all the time.
What's the latest?
So, well, it's the latest one that I thought I might have.
Mm-hmm.
Cancer's always in the back of my mind.
Hopefully no.
No, but it's always one that I worry about.
Aye.
The other top ones are diabetes, pulmonary embolism, sepsis,
Diabetes, that's not really a, like,
and
I mean,
motor
it's
neurons
not life I know it is life threatening, but I
motor
mean,
neurons
like,
disease.
if you had diabetes,
It's bad.
but like, it's what do you call it? You can
Manageable.
manage it, and I think you can reverse it and on it.
Aye, maybe the diabetes that I would get.
I think
Like
if you've got
type 2.
diabetes 1 would be like,
Type 1's totally different.
you've got that for like,
You're born, can I?
so diabetes, what was it?
Diabetes, sepsis.
Sepsis, this is because there was like a campaign for sepsis, wasn't there?
Well, my sister had sepsis
Oh,
once.
fuck, of course she did.
And she pure nearly killed her, and it was pure terrifying.
I can't believe the amount of,
Like they were like 20 more minutes and she'd have been dead.
so that's when it started. You're thinking you had sepsis?
I'd say that's when I became really aware of sepsis and how dangerous and
How
how
did
common
your-
it was.
How did your sister get sepsis?
She had a kidney infection and the doctor, it was a big thing, the doctor basically said, no, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, no, I don't think I am.
Aye.
And then the doctor was pure, well, you look fine, because she had like her lashes done. She was like, you don't look sick to me.
Oh my
And
God.
didn't give her any antibiotics, and then she ended up getting sepsis because it just, I know, how bad is that? This
So,
doctor, she,
like that be a lesson to you
I
when you
can
go to
play,
the
aye,
doctors?
she doesn't work at the surgery anymore.
I was going to say,
She's a-
don't wear your eyelashes or
she's
your
a
tan.
fucking cow.
God's sake, I know.
I know.
Because what is it? The symptoms it, but because they did a thing. Is it no that the way it's like sepsis is spelled? It's like
I don't know. No, I think that's stroke.
no, it's definitely sepsis.
Fast. Oh, right, I don't know. Sepsis, it's like a fever, blotchy skin, like feeling too hot or too cold.
You can't pee.
Aye, struggling to pee, passing urine. That's quite an advanced symptom though, I think.
Aye.
Like, oh,
See, she'll no bark into the mic.
if you've had a cut or an infection, that you can really like get it, but you can just like I read a story about a woman who got a cut when she was gardening and died of sepsis that night.
Well, that's quick.
I know, like it's quick once you got a septic shock. That's you're
How would you even notice that you had it?
kind of fucked.
That's mad.
You pure can't. Kaylee couldn't move her Kaylee couldn't move her neck at it, and she couldn't move. She was like pure ill.
And so, did she just go to the hospital and then they were like sepsis?
She had to be carried in, aye, and they were immediately like they had to pure treat her immediately. They have to
Aye.
I think they give you like sepsis 6 or something it's called, and it's like 6 different, I don't know if it's antibiotics or like whatever. They just need to like start hang me. And her heart was pure. She was all tachycardia and all that.
God.
Aye, so it's dead scary. So that's one that I worry about. Motor neurons disease
Aye.
is a worry.
Aye.
Gone blind is a worry. Gone blind and deaf is one that I worry about.
Right, if you had to pick.
I don't
You
know.
need to pick.
Deaf.
Just the way you just feel like, right, okay, deaf.
Okay, death. As in death.
Would I pick blind?
No. You would imagine not being able to see anything. That's so dangerous.
I know deaf might come in handy.
I know. Don't touch wood. But aye, these are the things that I kind of worry about.
Who is it was telling me that?
Anyway.
They were telling me that somebody got like a hearing aid can't remember who it was. They got a hearing aid, and like they went back to the doctors like, take this out. I just don't want it. Everything's too.
I can hear everything.
Like everything's annoying me.
My gran's always had a hearing aid. She's been kind of deaf since she was younger.
Do you know sign language or anything?
No, she's not that deaf, but I know the alphabet. And some words.
You'd be fucked to know then.
I know, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I never really thought about that. So like, if you're deaf, you really need your horns.
You need your horns, so.
God's sake, I never even thought of that.
Or to be able to like lip read really well.
Aye, but like to communicate, you'd really need to look after your horns.
And I don't. So I'm fucked. So
It's a shame.
I know.
It is.
What's that?
I think she's farted. No, Amanda. The dog.
Not me.
You smell that?
No.
Oh my God, her arse is right in my face.
You farted?
Thanks, Annie. No, she's wafting it with her tail.
You farted on your mum?
The cats fart a lot.
No.
No.
I think my cat, I've maybe thought, maybe like twice in like 2 years, I've maybe thought, I think he might have farted, but that's it.
Oh, she's definitely farted.
You smell like it all.
Stinking.
Is that her belly?
No, it was just me going, oh. Right, so I went, this is actually a few weeks ago now, because I meant to speak about it on the last podcast and then I forgot. So I went to get a Botox consultation because I've been threatening to date for ages, which I paid 50 quid for.
Just to speak to a guy?
Well, the thing is, if you go for the Botox, you then get to put that towards your Botox treatment.
That's how they get you, but...
I know, because I was like, I'm just going to end up, fuck it, just get it. Anyway, I went to see Dr. Bong, who was recommended to me by my pal, and so I went in, and he had to actually, when he was doing his consultation, he had a mask on, so I could only see like this portion of his face. I don't know why he had a mask on. I mean, some people are just still just for COVID and that, maybe because he's like performing.
Aye, but like your dentist and that wears a mask when they're up in your face. Maybe
We were just talking, but it wasn't even as if he was doing anything.
He was like,
aye, put a mask on that and be like, oh, ew.
Right, okay, right. Just talking, right. I thought he was like in about like pure prodding you and stuff.
No,
right, okay.
No. So basically, they just have a look at your face and they're like, what do you want? What are you wanting? And I was like,
a different face.
What can you do about this situation?
A better face.
I was just like, what about, I said to him about the line here, which is called your 11s.
Is it?
Aye, because it's like, go like that. Aye, so you've got 2 lines there, your 11s. Your 11s.
Can you see mine?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pure got to do that in the mirror.
Aye, so it's just like the 2 lines in your forehead, so I was pure, like I've not even got an 11, I've just got a 1. It's just like 1 pure, I think it's quite pronounced.
It's really no.
Well, it's there, right? It never used to be there, and now it is. And he's like, basically you're too late.
You're too late?
Aye. He's like,
you can't fill it with stuff?
Well, aye, he's like, you could get filler.
Right.
I don't want to put fillers in my face.
No.
Like, I just don't want to put fillers in my face. But he's like, with Botox, that will reduce it by about 20%. Because it will stop you like frowning. That way, like,
you want to be able to frown?
What annoyed me was, you're that used to people saying,
stop smacking me.
You're that used to people saying like, oh, you look fine. So see, when it was just pure, yeah, and like you could get it here and there, and I was pure, fuck up, Dr.
Hearing where?
And then I was pure having a look at it. I was really having a look at his face when he was pure. He's pure, we could put quite a lot in there. And he's like, we could put it around your eyes, but he's pure, because you've got a hooded lid, we can't do it in the top because that would just make your eyes droop down even more.
I've got a hooded lid and all.
I've always had a hooded lid, it's just the shape of my eye.
Aye.
And I was just pure, fuck up. Just having somebody like just pure say all this to you.
Insult you.
Aye. And I was like,
you paid him to do that?
I know. Just paid for this cunt. And like I was just like looking at his face, and he actually had a few lines himself, and I was thinking,
aye.
Who
the fuck are you?
Aye. The fuck are you, dog? Pure. I'm the one that went there.
Aye.
But like all of a sudden I was pure, fuck you.
You paid for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, Do you know what? No.
I know, so I came out and I was pure nearly grating. I was pure, oh well, I'll just need, that was what I says, I was pure, but underneath your chin, right? Because I pure went like that, oh, and he's pure, oh, that's surgery.
Surgery?
You need to get surgery, Botox, can't do anything about that. So I was like, well, who could do that? And he's like, well, there's a place in the town, and he gave me the number. I know, I was like, what? And then I phoned the place and they were like, oh, it's £200 consultation, and to get the actual like
procedure
surgery done, it would be like $3,000.
No, just grow old.
I'm like, I'll just hold my microphone right there for the rest of my life.
Just wear scarves all the time.
Aye.
Just become a scarf collector.
I'm just like, how did it get to this? It was really depressing after it. I was like, how did it get to this? What have we done? Like, what have we all done? And I said to him as well, because what I've noticed with a lot of lassies getting Botox is their foreheads don't move, but this bit of their nose moves more, so it gives them like a scrunched up.
Crinkle here.
I think it looks like a Klingon, see, like Star Trek, right? Just like the pure, I don't know. And he was like, oh yeah, bunny nose. So there's
bunny
already
nose?
like a term for it, and I was pure, I don't want to end up with like bunny nose then. And he's like, well, basically you need to pick between your forehead and your
bunny nose or
forehead
big
wrinkles.
number one. What do you want?
He's like, just pick
It's
one.
free. It's the way, yeah.
So, and he did say like basically when you get anything done, something else will kick off. Do you know what I mean? So you get the Botox, then you get the bunny nose, then you're trying to get rid of the bunny nose, then fucking I don't know.
Aye, it's just like a never ending money drain.
Aye.
You're never happy with how you actually look.
No. And then like I mean, I was going to say who am I trying to impress, but well, I'm still single, so like everybody. It was just depressing. So it was, you can see why, like, if you've got the money,
people are just like, aye.
because I was just like, well, I can't afford any of that shit. I can barely afford the Botox.
If I had the money, I would get like my teeth done, the Mora. Like I'd get composite bonding. I don't have terrible teeth. They're just quite yellow.
See, the thing about it is, I know some people's teeth are really fucked, so like I understand they need it, but I like a wee bit of quirky teeth.
I like natural.
I wouldn't even tooth, no, just one.
One wee quirky tooth. My pal's wee boy's got a shark tooth.
What's that?
So it's like his front tooth is just grown in like on the side. So it's like so it's like on the side. It's just like.
So the other way round?
Twisted round. No, like back to front, like on the side.
Aye.
Like really funny.
Oh, you'd need to get that
a shark
fixed.
tooth. Aye.
Is it his baby teeth?
No. It's his big tooth coming in.
So how do you fix that? A brace?
I don't know.
I was talking to a guy on Tinder with a brace.
And what?
I was just like...
like, yeah, brace.
Aye.
Try make your teeth better. Gross.
No, but I was just pure... Can you imagine going out with somebody...
I had braces for years.
But at this age, your boyfriend's get braces.
I don't know. I've not thought about it. I don't think that would bother me. No, it'd be quite cute.
I never went anywhere anyway. But as usual.
Listen, you're gonna need to make allowances.
I know. Who was that? Who did I think I was? Judging this guy for having a brace.
I know, poor guy.
Apparently braces are cool though. They're like, somebody's told me they're cool. Like if you're because you can get all different colours, and
you could always do that.
No, when I was wee, it was just pure metal ones.
Aye, but you get different coloured bands. So I used to get like pink bands and then like clear bands and green and white bands.
You can get them like blingy now, like blingy braces. You know that? I know, it's just. Did you have like the proper braces?
Train tracks,
Train tracks
for 5 years or something.
Have them? I'm pretty sure my sister had them.
And it's not even that my teeth weren't straight. My teeth were straight. It was because my back teeth were. I had to get a surgery because one of my teeth hadn't grown in or something, and then my back teeth were really far back, so it was to bring them off forward.
Did you ever?
There was like space.
What age were you when you had your braces?
14 to 19 or something.
14 to 19?
Literally 5 years. And my first job, my boss, they all called me Jaws. Like
that was a
James
common
Bond
Patty. Brace face, metal mouth.
Jaws. No, it was just Jaws. Jaws was like literally what I was known as. Like they would just say it in front of customers and stuff.
Did you ever get off with somebody with your brace? Surely.
Aye, I had like I had like 2 boyfriends.
Does it get in the
brace years? No, can't really remember, to be honest.
Aye.
It was like, I don't know, 16 years ago I got the MAF. So I remember when I got the MAF being really, like, I used to always just smell with my mouth shut, like,
aye,
because I wouldn't want people to see my braces. So see, learning to like smile,
aye,
it was pure weird, and I felt like my teeth were, I felt like my teeth were like these huge, massive donkey teeth, like horse teeth or something, because I was so used to no seeing them all. Like, so it was pure hard trying to like adjust to just having teeth. I'd be like, oh, so huge. No, they're like, really no, but like to me, I was pure, oh my god, I've got massive, massive, massive teeth now.
Good. Well, you'd fit in with society the day then.
I know.
But I like people with like a wee quirky teeth. Kate Moss has got like quirky teeth.
Aye. Like a wee gap in her teeth or something. Like
she's got like quite squinty teeth. Like if you look at them, quite squinty teeth. I just think like obviously everybody wants straight white teeth, didn't they? But just a bit. I remember when I was wee, this lassie at my granny's bit would come round and she was like older, so she'd take us out and that, because that's what used to happen in the days. Like you would give your wains to like
neighbours and
in my head she was like a woman, but when I look back I'm like she was
14
she was 12. Aye. So we would go out with them and she had buck teeth, and I thought that they were pure. This is before like you were told what's nice and what's not, and I was just like, I loved her teeth. I was pure, oh, I want teeth like that. That I thought they were beautiful.
Aww.
And then you grow up and you're like,
but everybody else says they're ugly.
Aye. Society.
Society. I don't think I know anybody with
buck teeth.
Buck teeth.
Pure buck teeth, but I thought they were pure beautiful. So there you go. And like, I don't know, I think everybody's went a wee bit too far with the turkey teeth and all that.
Aye. Like I would get them just.
I just like it when people have got a bit of character to their teeth.
I've got character, definitely.
I think my 2 front teeth are disintegrating because of the Prosecco that I drink.
Aye. One of my front teeth, in fact, no, I'm not even gonna.
What?
It's got a big, well, it's got drilled through last year because I had an abscess. Like
my sister knocked her tooth out when she was wee.
Did she?
Aye.
I'm lucky I didn't knock my tooth out the other week, by the way.
I know, man.
I'm so lucky I didn't.
Are you glad your hands took the fall?
Aye.
Rather than your teeth?
My face. My wee face. Oh my god, it'd have been absolutely, I'd have been dead, I think. With my face up the ground at the force of which my arms did, I would be, you'd all be at my funeral this week.
See, when you fell, like, did people laugh or did they know that you hurt yourself?
It was like, Jenna actually screamed.
Aye.
Like, I like shrieked, like, ah! And then Caroline came, I just said goodbye to Caroline, she came running up and I was like, I'm alright, I just pure jump up, but there was like hundreds of people about because we'd all just left a concert obviously, so it must have been so funny for some people.
Aye. To like see me. Aye.
There's nothing funnier than somebody falling.
I know, but only if it's no sore.
Aye, it was sore, guys, so if you were laughing at me, you feel
so
bad.
what happened after you fell then? They took you home? They just took you home?
I got in the motor.
Because I remember you were on Instagram that night and you were pure, oh, my knees.
Aye, I've hurt
you
my
never
knees.
even said anything about your hands.
I did. I said I'd hurt. I said I think I've broke this wrist.
Oh.
See, to be honest, this one's sorer than the actual broken one. It still is. It's because it's not supported right enough. It's
stop panning
agony. I'm like, it's agony. So I was like, oh, I think just all the adrenaline and all that. I was just like, I'm alright. I've hurt myself, but I'm alright. But then after I fell asleep, I woke up an hour later and I was just like, in a lot of pain and I couldn't sleep all night. It was so sore.
There's nothing worse when you can't sleep.
And I had like, I don't know, 5 drinks, so I feel like maybe I wasn't, but to be fair, this was 11 o'clock at night and I'd had 5 drinks for like 4 in the afternoon, so I wasn't drunk, but I wasn't like stone cold sober either. So I thought, okay, I'll just go to sleep and then see how I am tomorrow. But then I was bad. It was bad.
Oh no.
But it's fine. I'll get my wee cast on.
Yeah. So she couldn't make it to the Material Girl Halloween special.
I can't drive. Susan has to pick me up and take me places.
Like a carer.
She's pure pick me up, cutting up my lunch for me and all that. Oh gosh, so is Jenna and all. Jenna's taking me to my hospital appointment tomorrow.
You missed out on my costume, my fantastic costume.
I know, I saw a picture of it.
I was just basically looking for costumes that had no effort required whatsoever. So I went as a sugar mummy. For anybody that wants this costume idea, you just need like a wee pram or like a wee papoose or something and just put sugar in it and that's your sugar mummy.
Papoose.
Such
a funny one.
Is that what they're called?
A papoose, yeah.
Were you a papoose mum?
I had a papoose. I didn't use it much because Ethan was a fucking ton weight.
My weight as papoosey.
Ethan was pure heavy.
Oh.
So I used to, if I had both of them, like Mila and Ethan, I would put Ethan in the pram and have Mila in the sling because she was tiny.
Aye.
She was a wee like light thing. So I'd have her in the sling and him in the pram. People always used to think they were twins. And I'm like, they're no twins, they're cousins. But I've got a wee nephew coming. He's coming in like 3 weeks.
Is that as soon as that? Oh my god!
This month. God. So I'm pure excited.
That's
to sniff him.
I don't get the whole smelling a baby thing.
I love a baby.
I don't think they smell like anything.
They smell like.
Maybe that's why I've never had twins.
Baby.
I'm just pure missing that gene.
Oh, I don't know. I'm a dead, like, I love a baby. You get baby people and you get puppy people.
Puppies have a smell.
Aye, puppy breath. My sister's a pure freak. She's always like, I love puppy breath, do you? I
love the smell of like dogs when they're a bit smelly and they've got no smelly, but when Annie's wee paws, they smell like popcorn or something. It's like a sweet smell. Popcorn paws.
Popcorn paws.
If anybody's got a dog out there, I can't be the only one with popcorn paws, Doug. No,
I think you might be.
I read Britney Spears'
did you?
autobiography. Well, I've got a wee tiny bit to go at the end. Which is what I do with books. Like sometimes I'll just read the full thing and then I'll just like no read the last 5 pages.
What? That's so upsetting.
I'm over it. Right, I know.
I get it.
Aye, I get it.
No, I need to know how. No?
I know.
I guess that's different for a fictional story, but.
Aye. I got a bit bored.
Alright.
It was like gripping me for ages, like when I was reading all the stuff about, like, 'cause I grew up with Britney Spears, so she was just across the road.
We all did.
No, but like, were you, like, that was like, what age were you when Britney hit the scene?
Don't know, 7 or something.
Aye, so I was a bit older, so.
Aye, so you'd have been a teenager.
Aye. No, not a teenager. I think it was like just before
13 you'd have been the first.
Oh, no.
Well, maybe I was younger. I don't know. What year was it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't feel like really everybody's like, nobody cares. So I was reading the book and I was really interested in all this stuff. Not really so much the conservatorship stuff. I mean, I was, but I kind of knew what happened there anyway.
Aye.
But like all the other stuff, like Justin Timberlake getting out with him and like a rise to fame and all that. Like I was more interested in that. So Justin Timberlake, well, she got pregnant and he didn't want it and she kind of thought maybe she did. And he was putting him not ready to be a father. And so then she got an abortion. The thing that she got it at home, obviously, I think maybe because she's home? Like...
Aye, so she wasn't seen going to the clinic or whatever.
Because she was pure Bible Belt, like...
Aye, she was like a
supposed
Disney,
to be a virgin.
Aye, like wore one of the purity rings and
aye,
did she?
Like, aye, and like that would have been, see if that had to come out at the time.
Aye.
That would have been wild.
Aye, should have been pure mud.
Like, it would have been terrible for her, aye. She got an abortion at home, but the thing, and she says she was in a lot of pain when she got it, and he was trying to kind of console her, but then at one point he got his guitar out to try and play guitar to her?
No.
I know. I was like, what? I don't want a man to get a guitar out.
What was she saying? What was she saying about it?
I don't know, but the fact that she mentioned it,
She was obviously
that was the thing about the book. Like, she never really, there was
guitar out. No.
there was things she would mention like that, and then no really commentate on it. So you were just kind of left.
And I thought that was fucked up. I want to know what she thought it was thinking at that time.
Well, she must have been thinking, get to fuck.
Get
like,
to yourself.
What are you doing? Like, or else she wouldn't have mentioned it. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't know he could play guitar. Probably can he? It's probably
Imagine just being in pure extreme pain and somebody whipping a guitar out. Extreme emotional and physical pain, and somebody whips a fucking guitar out.
No.
To try and soothe you.
I'd be like, get yourself directly to fuck.
I can't stand. I went to see Justin Timberlake when I was younger. I quite liked his music and that, but see now, I'm like, I cannot abide that guy. I can't stand him.
Because of the book?
No, just like
general?
generally. Even like not that long after I went to see him and that, was pure, you're a wee fud. Do you know what I mean? He's just get pure fud energy.
I've never really had strong feelings either way.
I think it's because he's like pure. Well, there was another bit in the book where she was like, he met this rapper and he like tried to like
be a rapper.
No, he tried to like speak and all that lingo, as in like for shizzle manizzle. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but it wasn't Snoop Dogg or anything they met. It was like a rapper that I didn't know that she mentioned. He pure said something like "yo dog" or something like pure black accent. I felt like she put that in the book to kind of embarrass him as well.
Aye, quite right.
I know.
Oh, I could write a book about so many of you guys.
Same.
I could embarrass so many guys if I wrote a book about yous.
I know. But I think like you would.
Aye.
Do you? I don't. I don't think I would.
Know. I'd be too like.
I think that's
self-conscious.
If I ever got famous, which isn't going to happen, thank God. I would feel a bit bad, just pure throwing everybody under the bus.
It's not bad people. They were bad to you.
I know, but like I've been bad to people.
Well, they'll write about that in their book.
I'm not even bad, but there's been things I've done that I wouldn't want pure.
Aye, same, obviously. Terrible things. No, but it depends.
Oh, Amanda.
I'm sorry.
Amanda just booted the camera. We should keep this in. No, she's not getting any horns, so just try and tip it up.
It's fair. Right, depends what it was they'd done. And if it was fun, like, I don't think I'd write a book and accuse somebody like a crime or something.
I've got so many stories I could tell.
Tell one.
But I just feel like when you're in a relationship, like you don't want to pure.
There's like a
sacred bond thing where you're like,
an
right,
unspoken agreement, like
you're putting your trust in that person, right? And then they're going to expose you for all the embarrassing things that you did. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
I mean, it's good for all of us. I love a juicy memoir.
I'm trying to think of all the embarrassing things I've done.
I'd say I'm quite like what's the word?
A shiver.
I'm quite loyal to like people that have even been kind of shite to me.
I fucked
that
over.
Way.
Same actually. No, I don't come.
I need to watch what I'm doing around Amanda now. I better watch another crochet. I lined up in your memoir.
Why? I don't think I'm loyal.
But to write a good memoir, you have got to like give people some dirt. Do you know what I mean?
In fact, I'm going to start writing jokes about people.
That's the other thing as well about on stage and stuff. There is, I don't really.
It's your life. It's no like. I think if you're no like naming people and you're no doing it and name and shame them, but maybe it's a good joke.
I know, but see, this is the thing. The new, like, people can look back on, right, so nobody's doing this, right, but say you become a public figure, right, and you've done material, but people can piece things together now because of social media. They could look back and go, oh, that's who she was talking about,
Aye.
Whereas before they maybe wouldn't have been able to work out who you were talking about in your material. I don't know, it's a minefield. I mean, I talk about my ex on stage
Aye.
Like a couple of things I've said about him, but they're quite vague and really exaggerated stuff. So it's like
I don't think I do.
I'm
going to start.
I know.
Every single one of these. No, there's pure a big massive list. But just like the bad ones.
I mean, people that have been really, really bad to you, like I suppose you wouldn't have any qualms.
Humiliating them for laughs.
Aye.
Would they date to me?
If somebody's been kind of shite to you, but no, like, heinous. My left ear's burning in the now, you know.
Is it?
That means somebody loves me.
No, it's
When I check my...
Somebody's talking about you.
No, that's your right. Right for spite, left for love.
Was it?
Aye. Left for love, right for spite.
Never heard that. We never agree on these things.
I know, we never do.
It's like we're for different parts of the world.
I know. My left ear, left for love.
Yeah,
and right for spite.
Right, okay. I just thought like your ears were burning, people were talking about you.
No, that was yours, just your right one. Well, they are talking about you, but in a good way.
Right, okay.
Gonna go and check and see if I've matched them.
They're like, oh, look at this.
Look at this. I'm gonna marry this
Look
lassie.
at this. Little bitch.
I'm having absolutely no luck on these apps, and it's just... I think people know who I am. No, as in like a comedian, just like on the apps, like, oh, there she is again.
Oh, there she is again.
Just pure fuck.
Must be something wrong
She's
with
been on here for years. I do that. If I see somebody that's been on here for years, I'm pure, something not right with you, pal.
Something's not right with them.
I think that's the problem.
I couldn't do the apps, I couldn't.
Oh, I know, Amanda. But I don't go anywhere, so it's either that or I'll just I have basically resigned myself to a life of spinsterhood anyway.
But listen.
Oh, speaking of that, come and see my show Self on the Shelf. If you're a single lady or a single guy, like guys or lassies, look, listen, right? I'm lonely.
If you've ever been single, ever.
Well, I
have.
I'm very lonely. Do not
very lonely.
Do not have me be lonely at my own show.
Come
at my show. Oh shit! I was going to show people the flyers, but I don't know what.
Oh, the tiny flyers.
Oh, so I ordered some flyers. Thought I was being really organised and stuff. I ordered flyers. In fact, Amanda did the writing in Canva for me. Spent quite a long time having a creative
We spent
session.
3 years on FaceTime actually.
Anyway, I ordered the ring size, so I've now got tiny wee flyers that I need to give out after my gigs. They're like my nephew's pure. They're like football cards.
They're like football cards. They're so cute.
Just to like for scale, that's the size of my phone and that's the size of the flyer. So I will.
You can read everything, but
well, this is. I was thinking I'm kind of isolating people over a certain age that have got like that need reading specs.
Me. I lost my glasses when I moved house, and I've no found them, and I need to wear them. I should be wearing them like daily.
I've got to go for an eye test. Amanda, will I read the back of my flyer out?
Aye.
Okay, this is Self on the Shelf. It's going to be all my best stuff about being single. We can laugh together.
Of which she has a lot.
I know. So this is what I wrote.
People are going to think I'm mean. I'm not mean.
No, you're not mean, Amanda. But like, I like getting slagged off. Oh, we went to that shop.
I love getting slagged off. Aye, we went to Rude Cookies.
Aye, fuck the flyer. Like, do you know what? See if you want to fucking see the flyer.
Come get one.
Come get one.
Yeah. We went to Rude Cookies. We just happened upon it.
Yeah, Rude Cookies. Amanda was all excited. We were up Shawlands. I'd just finished cutting off. No, I hadn't even started cutting off her food for her.
I was taking that to my favourite brunch place.
Yes.
Cafe Strange Brew.
Cafe Strange Brew, which was delicious.
Love it.
So we went to...
We walked past we went to Rookinglen Park for a wee stroll.
What a park.
Then we walked past Rude Cookies, and I was absolutely excited because I'd seen them on Instagram, and my pal Rachel got me one.
So basically it's self-explanatory. Rude Cookies is just cookies that are rude.
It was like, mine said like old as fuck or something, like the one that was for her birthday she got me.
Aye.
Anyway, we went in and they had all these mad Rude Cookies, and I was just excited, and they had like a wee, so I bought one that said serving
Serving cunt.
Serving cunt. Purely because I just loved it.
Aye. She was having a bit of bants at the weekend at her gig with Sam Lake.
Aye, and I just
That is
saw
exactly his patter.
serving cunt.
Like, aye.
So I was like, I need to buy that.
Aye.
And then sent it to Sam. Sam was like, I need to know immediately where you got this. I was like, rude cookies. Anyway,
See,
they gave me a free one as well.
That was nice of them.
Because it was imperfect.
Right, I'm going to be controversial here. I didn't really like it.
I know you didn't.
Did you? I was trying to kid on to you and the guy because I knew you were excited about it.
Aye, but I knew when we came out, 'cause you were like, and I was like, I'm just a sucker for like a gimmicky.
I'm a sucker for a gimmick as well.
You're like, I know.
But like the guy in the show.
I don't think you weren't being subtle. It was very obvious that you weren't impressed.
Was it?
Aye.
My God, I think I'm being subtle.
I was like, oh, I'm going to go look in the toilet because he was talking about how cool the toilet was, and then you were like, you go and look. You were pure like, and then you came out and I was like, oh, and you were like, all right, I'll go look in.
Look, I'm quite depressed now, all right?
I was like, do you want a cookie? And you were like, nah.
Well, I didn't. My sister owns a cafe. I've got cookies coming out my ears, right? Home baked. I know where they come from. Like, they're good cookies. But
they don't say fucking serving cunt.
She charges £1 for them. No, they don't. They don't say
This
serving
cookie was
cunt. But we can swear at you while you buy them if you want.
£9 or £8.50 or something.
I know. See, when you were spending all that money.
And then I got
like,
another one that was called Better Than Sex. It was a Ferrero Rocher one.
Was it nice?
It was a gift. I never ate it. Aye, the free one.
Oh, what happened to the other one?
I gave it to Stephen.
Did he eat it?
Aye.
What did he think of it?
It was good, I think. I don't know, I didn't.
Well, it couldn't have been that good. It would have been raving about it. Anyway, Amanda liked the vibe of the shop. I just thought it was a wee bit try hard.
Aye, it was, it totally was. And they had a box of insults that you could help yourself
This is a thing. I feel bad because the guy was actually like trying his best.
He was a nice man. He was. You were a lovely man.
He was, but it was like, pick out your insult.
No, I said if you want an insult, help yourself. And you were right in there. She was right in there first.
I did want an insult, but
I said, you remind me of my friend.
You remind me of my friend. Matthew Perry, which I thought was distasteful.
Very distasteful.
No,
and then I kicked up fuck and we're no allowed back now.
She smashed up the cookies like her at a bridesmaid.
Look at the size of this fucking cookie. Oh my God, I love it.
Aye, so if you're into that, it's a good wee shop.
You're into that?
A wee shop. It is.
It was cute.
I think I'm just too. It's me. It's me. It's no anybody else.
You're the problem.
Anyway, on that note, Amanda's got a show as well.
Oh, I've got a show. I named it What You Thinking About.
God, she nearly knocked out the camera.
I've got a show. It's on the 23rd of March. Susan's birthday.
Oh, aye.
At 3:30 in Van Winkle West. I've not got a ticket link yet. I've just registered it yesterday.
Aye.
But I'll get it this week.
She's just creating some buzz now.
Got to get a bit of buzz going.
Aye. Mine's is on the 17th. In fact, there's 3 shows.
A bit of buzz going.
It's actually more than half. Nearly half the tickets are gone for the Glasgow one.
And I'll be supporting her at that. I'll be opening.
So if you don't like me, 17th of December. And then the 20th of December in the Edinburgh stand, plenty of tickets for that, plenty of tickets for Aberdeen on the 22nd. So if you're looking for a wee works night out, just come to my show and you can go for like dinner before it and then you can go and get pissed after it.
The 20th of December?
Mm-hmm.
Day is that? Just asking.
I think it's a Thursday, Wednesday or something.
Okay.
How?
It's just tight. Just wondering. I thought I was gigging at Monkey Bar. It might be the 22nd. Anyway,
it's a Wednesday.
Wednesday, honey.
Anyway,
I'm like Material Guy.
Material Guy on November the
27th.
We've got Larry Dean headlining. Goddammit, who was supposed to be on the podcast, but we fucked up.
No, well,
we did because he was all booked in.
Aye, but then I broke my arms.
No, it was before that. We were already fucked it up.
All right.
Anyway, this is just.
Anyway, bye. See yous.
Annie says bye. That's her saying bye.
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 Bye.